Thank you. So I'm trying to say to make next for my presentation. I see. Yeah. So welcome everyone and thank you today for your attending. I'm Fatima Ali, as he said. I'm a PhD student at University of Bonn, and today I will present a stories or about the dry forest in Sudan. And so the dry forest is a part of the tropical forest in sub-Saharan Africa, and it produces a lot of products. And today I will focus in two main products that used globally. The first one, um, the Sudanese gum, which is look like this in picture, and usually produce it from the tree called Acacia senegal and Acacia sayals. And the other product is frankincense, and which is mainly like here in the picture and used from produced from tree called Bezuella serrata tree. So I have a question for you. Do you use this product in your daily life, like this chocolate and soft drink, maybe medicine, eyeliner or mascara, and ink manufacture, maybe painting? All these products used gum arabic. So gum arabic is used as a stabilizer, binder, emulsifier agent in food product, as well also used in non-food product like pharmaceuticals, cosmetic, printing, ceramic, photosensitive chemical, ink, paints, adhesive. Actually, when I was presenting this presentation, um, I was amazed by the industrial products that use gum arabic. So it used huge a lot in industry, even in oil, in petroleum excavation. So just let me just say it's quite challenging to see the screen and then also make it next for my slide. Um, so I'm trying to say next to my slide, but okay. So what's the frankincense use? The frankincense church temples in Vedic ceremony in Africa and India. And this house look like the Francis. The left picture is in a ritual ceremonies in Africa, and here also in the coffee product coffee in Sudan, like in traditional way. So how gum and frankincense are produced from the tree? So usually the gum produced by making a tap or wound in the tree stem, and the plant make the gum produce the chemical as a physiological response to this wound. And these materials, the chemical materials, become in the liquid form, and after 2 weeks, it's become solid, and then it's called a gum. And the people collect it in this form. As you see here, this beautiful lady, she collect the gum after become dry in here in this basket. And here is a powder of gum in a manufactured uh, w- uh, so, and what about the frankincense? The frankincense also is the same by making a tap or wound in the tree and then also collect it. Like here, this man in the picture, and here it's look like how it's look like closer in the trees. So, so statistically, Sudan produces like 66% of the global gum, and usually the researcher said it's more than 66%, maybe more than 80%, but in statistics it's only 66. And we will see how why this statistic is very low. And regarding the one who import or buy the gum from Sudan, mainly France and India import the three-quarter of the all crude gum arabic after processing France alone exports two-thirds of processed gum arabic. So Sudan only produces the crude or raw material of gum arabic. So what is the problem? What we are hearing today to know about the sustainability and development, what is the problem? So one of the problem, the process of gum pricing is not adequate. For example, the law is very priced. How is this? For example, the local farmer sells a gum product with the low prices. This led to smuggling of raw gum to neighboring countries. That's why the statistics show a low percentage of Sudan as a 60%, but as I said earlier, is more higher. And also the government plan to plant more gum trees without considering the local livelihood and biodiversity. Moreover, the political instabilities in countries like Sudan and corruption and bad governance lead to the direct producer to remain poor. Moreover, countries that import the raw gum Arabic force the producer to sell it in a raw materials form, not manufactured or processed form, which is depriving Sudan of the added value of processing it. So if we see here as like a tree and this is forest, the government see it as a cash because it's produced a gum Arabic, which is economically important. And the local people see it as a charcoal or a source of energy because the poor people depend on forest and sometimes they cut the branches to make it to use it as a firewood or to make it as a charcoal. I forgot to mention that the trees usually stay for 20 years, but after 5 years, all the trees can produce gum. So this make like the tree stand in the land for 15 years. And imagine that in a countries like Sudan, protecting this tree to just to be a stand and produce only gum is not easy task for the government or to the farmer producer because you need to protect it from cutting, you need to protect it from overgrazing, and this because the tree produce high income product. And also, researcher like me in doing my research, we interested to see the forest as sorry, I'm just quite with a challenge with a technical issue. I'm trying to say next. So researcher like me see it important are eager to see the forest to support the biodiversity and natural habitat for wildlife. And environmentalists, of course, they are care about the climate change and climate mitigation. So all the people here, they have different interests and see the forest in different way. But the forest, the challenge is how we can make all this work together. So regarding my country, Sudan, what's happening now in Sudan? So since December 1980, 2018, the Sudanese people made a revolution against Omar al-Bashir government, which was a military government. And in this revolution continued until now, so more than 3 years. The people demonstrated in the street, and the youth people, they face a huge violence against them. And some people, of course, died. And if anyone just Google type Sudanese revolution, you can find the number, you can find what's happening there. But how this, what's happening in Sudan related to the gum production and sustainability? I just want to conclude. Sorry, I just want to make next for the presentation slide, but it's take longer time. So what I want to conclude here, we must support the Sudanese people in their demonstration against the military rule and support transparent and effective democratic government that can distribute the land use in equitable and effective manner. And this also improves the production chain and ends exploitation of local resources by developed industrial countries. Thank you. Here's the reference.